Hello. Yeah, good morning, lecturer, Miss Aida. So we are from Group 3M2K. Our members consist me, Kumara Kurubaran, Mageswaran, Mani Muniandi, Menegaswari, Kumara Kugan, and Nurul Ain. Our topic for today is communication gap between employees and employers in office. So let's get to it. So for the introduction, communication plays a vital role in transferring messages from source to receiver and from receiver to source. During a pandemic, communication is not only conveying messages to people but has much wider approach. Everything in pandemic revolves around effective communication, both internal with employees, co-workers or team members, and external with people, communities and nation. This is reference from Masha 2020. Okay, for our problem identification. With most of the co-workers currently working from home and poor coverage for internet and phone call, some of them get in trouble with read messages, paternalism, ignoring rumors or myth, power struggles between governments, unrealistic expectation, scientific terms and acronyms, negative allegation, unclear abstract, blame and others. So we can see there are a lot of things that will lead to miscommunication due to this. That is our problem identification. A literature review. Industry studies found that digital media use tremendously increased in industry studies found that digital media use tremendously increased during the first month of the pandemic as individuals spent more time at home due to the coronavirus lockdown. There are few ways to streamline communication and improve efficiency, such as developing a vital work schedule that guarantees the ability of the whole team, encouraging workers to keep their ability status on their messenger account so that everyone knows when employee have lunch break, maintaining a team calendar that make it easy to view team member schedule and planning regularly. So from this we can see it says that in the first month the usage of digital media has increased so much because everyone's on lockdown, and that during this pandemic is very hard because people are expecting us to be monitored 24/7 because they even want to know the lunch break and what is happening throughout the calendar. Okay, to fully eliminate the poor communication is possible because there are also few factors that contribute to ineffective communication during remote work, such as home environment, individual discipline, personal reason and whatnot. It is important to understand the limitation of people's ability to report what is bothering them, whether it is a one-on-one conversation or a feedback survey. Factors affecting effective communication. Effective communication is the ability to communicate information and the best process of sharing ideas, feelings, expertise, and information in the best possible way. However, there are many factors that play a key role in the expecting knowledge, such as noise and physical barriers, culture differences, gender, attitude, language, religious belief, and listening to feedback. Mistake to avoid ensuring effective communication. Some of the tips to prevent errors that might impact communication are to think before you speak, avoid emotional outbursts, carefully and truly prepare before you make a presentation, and to explain if there is any misunderstand in anything. Propose innovation solution. So my team and I has come up with a app. It's a suggestion, an app which is called Cross. So Cross, why we came up with the name Cross, as it would help cross communicate between people and through different medium. Okay, so let's get to it. What is Cross? Cross is a freemium application that allows workplace to communicate, meet, and collaborate in real time through either a desktop app for most operating systems such as Windows, Mac, and Linux, and moderately functional web-based app or a smartphone app such as Android and iPhone. Employees can also get real-time collaboration with Cross with the Office or WPS web app like Words, Excel, OneNote, and PowerPoint. Despite this rise in use, the Cross as a conferencing app service has been fluid during the outbreak and has been able to provide a highly accessible and resilient service. In the end, it has the capability to handle the load, inspired by agility and creativity seen during COVID-19 in colleges, hospitals, and companies. This application has enabled organizations everywhere to remain connected and productive in a difficult time. For a new user, teams provide tools, tips, and knowledge to help employees face this task. Benefit and the uniqueness of Cross. Taking Cross as a guide to studying and perceived usability of an online meeting platform and the current global pandemic situation is it is important to assess the usability of popularly used tool for online communication. The platform has ready-to-go model which are automatically deployed in minutes to get teams working and communicating remotely. There are some significant benefits and uniqueness of applications for people, particularly staff, such as enabling various channels in Cross to engage in communication, allowing users to build a new room for group but keeping track and clean up, integrating with other apps in the working stack, using chat box to support day-to-day activities and tasks while providing file sharing and protection with multiples. In addition to the above, there are more advantages to be provided to customers and businesses through this program. This application sets out a broad range of tools for businesses to support the well-being of the remote worker in the face of COVID-19 pandemic. It provides several features for users to use, such as company communicator bot that helps companies to better communicate, send messages to teams or large groups of employees. An incident reporter bot to promote automated data collection, personalized incident report, appropriate stakeholder alert, and end-to-end incident monitoring, as well as documenting incidents with facilities. With all the confidential and proprietary information going through Cross, it is nice to know that security a core feature uh, is a core feature of the platform. Data is always encrypted, whether it is being exchanged back and forth just sitting in a channel. There is also advantage threat protection ATP, which analyzes content for potential malware to keep a company secure. Overall, Cross is one of the most convenient and future-rich business communication and collaboration platform out there. It could come with a very steep learning curve given the complexity of the framework, but it's worth considering what you will eventually get out of the platform. It is the ideal central hub for companies who are already deeply rooted in Office 365 or WPS system ecosystem, as their integration and cooperation are unmatched in terms of utility and flexibility. Our conclusion is, thanks to the pandemic, a new way of digital communication unlock versatility and shift seamlessly to remote collaboration. Delivery of modern remote solution through cross app helps maintain businesses continuity while creating a more digitally connected workforce. The project also provide a client with greater business resilience and responsiveness to macro events by keeping people linked around the enterprise. Thank you and have a nice day.